Welcome to Doodles in the Margins, the podcast for creatives who are building something beautifully their own. Here we don't believe creativity isn't just art, it's also how you think, how you solve, and how you see the world. Whether you're a business learning to embrace creativity or a creative learning to embrace business, you're in the right place. I'm Jacinta Marshall-Crouse, and I'm a creative business coach, screenwriter, author, and an all-round eclectic creative. So let's grab something hot to drink, grab a pen, and let's doodle in the margins together. Welcome to episode 8 of Doodles in the Margin. In this episode, I want to discuss networking. For a lot of creatives, that word can feel heavy, scary, and intimidating. Like you have to hand out dozens of business cards, give the perfect elevator pitch, and walk away with instant results. But in reality, networking is simply connecting, human to human. Last month, I had 2 really different but equally powerful networking experiences. On August 9th, I attended a book fair here in Houston. And later, on the 19th, I joined the Women's Council of Entrepreneurs in Sugarland. In both spaces, I saw how showing up with curiosity, presence, and a genuine willingness to connect can lead to unexpected opportunities, and even better, friendships. Today, I want to share those stories and 4 practical tips to help you approach networking in a way that feels natural, creative, and of course, authentic. So at the book fair, I met Naisbel, the creative designer behind Curiosities de Luna. We connected almost instantly over her time in Australia. From a few details, I realised very quickly she'd been there on a military posting and that she was a Marine. That opened the door to a conversation about my own military family history. Suddenly, we weren't just 2 strangers at a booth, we were 2 people sharing a personal bond. That conversation reminded me that connection often lives in the small personal details. A few weeks later at the WCE Sugarland meeting, I met Hannah Hussein, who runs Homes with Hannah, a real estate business in Sugarland. We connected over something completely different. Her accents. She's British, I'm Australian, but we keep being mistaken for the other way around. With our shared humour, we decided that we must both be Kiwis for the rest of the meeting. That little in-joke broke the ice instantly, and what could have been a polite, surface-level chat turned into a fun and memorable connection. 2 different events, 2 different industries, but with the same truth. Networking isn't about pushing what you do, it's about showing up as yourself, being open, and letting those little moments of connection turn into something bigger. So here are my hints and tips. Number 1, prepare with clarity. Before you attend, ask yourself, what do I really want from this? One meaningful connection? One potential collaborator? Or maybe just a fresh perspective? I personally also research as much as I can on the event. Who normally attends these events? Who has created these events? In the case of the WCE meetings, I also look at the district leaders of the event. Jessica, the leader of the Sugarland WCE, and I have met before. All of this helps keep you grounded and stops the overwhelm. Number 2, engage with presence. Instead of rushing through conversations or worrying about selling yourself, focus on really listening. Be curious. Ask questions. People don't always remember your exact words, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Number 3, your unique service proposition. Some people call this your elevator pitch or your unique sales proposition. I prefer to call it your unique service proposition. Think of it like this. Be clear on 3 things: who you are, what you do, and who you do it for. That's it. It's supposed to be the beginning of your conversation and not the closing line. Number 4, the real magic happens afterwards. Send a quick message, connect on LinkedIn, or invite them to a coffee. And here's the personal twist and my secret: write 1 to 3 notes on their business card right after you chat. For Naisbell, I wrote Australia, military, Marine. For Hannah, I could jot down accents, Kiwi joke, homes with Hannah. Those small little notes make your follow ups feel personal and memorable, and they show the other person that you truly paid attention. In review, networking isn't about us collecting as many cards as possible or giving the perfect pitch. It's about showing up, engaging with presence, and sharing how you serve and following up with intention. From the book fair to the WCE, I was reminded that connection is everywhere, in shared experiences, shared humour, and in the stories that make us who we are. Before I close out this episode, I do want to share one other story. The other week, I was in the supermarket near home. My husband and I were in the line ready to pay, and we were behind a mother and her teenage son. A gentleman walked past and noticed the mother and stopped to say hi. I noticed that the gentleman was wearing a t-shirt with a prominent university logo on it. In the conversation, the mother exclaimed proudly that her son was graduating next year and was looking for his next steps. He asked about sports, but the son discussed that he was working with AV and media for the sports teams instead. This gentleman offered to introduce the team to the media departments at local colleges and universities. The reason I'm bringing up this small story is that you never know when a networking opportunity will present itself to you. This teenager lit up with the opportunity to be introduced to media sections of these colleges and universities. And seriously, I'm getting goosebumps about it. Just a chance meeting with this guy in a supermarket. So if any of these hints or tips helped you at your next event, I'd love to hear about it. Feel free to add a comment to my podcast below, or feel free to DM me, because after all, this podcast is just another form of networking, and I'd love to connect with you too. Thanks for tuning in to Doodles in the Margins. Each week, we explore what happens when creativity meets clarity and how to build a business that feels like you. Oh, and if you found something helpful in today's episode, don't forget to share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And if you're ready to get clearer on your creative business journey, you'll find links and ways to connect with me in the show notes below. I'll see you next time.